Hey, what's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. My name is Jonathan Sano, and today we are going to show you guys some World Tournament gameplay. As you guys can see here on the current rank, I am rank 6. Yeah, man, that's pretty good for right now, for especially for day 1. Not too bad. Just a brief lookout. Theo Mad, Theo You Mad. This guy, as you can see, he has 80 wins. But he already has 2 billion points, and to me that's kind of, or is that 24 million or something like that? It's kind of ridiculous. I still think that this guy is modding, and he's actually extending his points even further, because if you do the math, if you see the guy in third place, he has 59 wins, but only like about, what was that, 10 million? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 10 million points, and this guy has 24 million and about almost, what, 30 more wins. Yeah, that doesn't seem feasible to me. And yeah, everybody else seems pretty much legit. In other words, everybody's pretty much about the 48 win mark. So we're all grinding together, which is pretty interesting. And it's pretty cool. Everybody's trying to competing, but I just don't agree with the guy on the top. So I think he's some full of crap. So nonetheless, guys, we're gonna go ahead and participate in the tournament. Show you guys some gameplay here on exactly what I do, but pretty much is no trick to it, because if you have a brawly team, obviously you're just gonna nuke everybody and then call it a day. So it's pretty much what we're gonna show you guys here today. I don't know if I'm gonna even show you guys the whole video, but this is for the 50th win, so I guess why not. So you always want to just go to where the blue icon is at up there, because pretty much the computers, they always go for that blue marker, so you always want to go there. Especially if it's in the middle, because the middle is number 4 for the thing, and you'll be able to get all the computers to come and fight you, which is exactly what you want. You don't want anything else. This World Tournament I kind of learned from last World Tournament. Last World Tournament, I actually exhausted a lot of my items. And this World Tournament, I'm not exhausting it too much. Sometimes when I just need the super for Brawly, just to, finish everybody off, I'll use the one key medals cards, and or support cards and stuff. And I always try to do some key boosts just to get that extra 1 or 2 key onto him, so that way he could do his super and just wipe everybody out really quickly. But pretty much, the World Tournament is pretty easy. Just kind of frustrating when you have somebody cheating, but I can't. I digress with that. So normally it takes me about 6 to 7 minutes just to beat the World Tournament with a Broly team. See, like right here, I need 1 more key, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the King support, and he gives everybody +1 key for 3 turns. Obviously we're not gonna need the 3 turns, but the 1 key up, that's what we need the most. So sometimes that normally happens when I'm using this team. I know some people are telling me, hey, you should use Turles, or you should use the Tech Goku. There's also Launch as well. Sometimes I actually don't have most of those cards. I do have Launch, but I'm gonna use Roshi instead. I use my World Tournament Gohan in place of Launch, just because he's a higher cost than she is. So the more cost they are, the better, or the more points you get. So that's the reason why I use him over her in that situation. So, but nonetheless, I think that's pretty much it for the World Tournament. It's not too hard. It's just I've been playing since, I think, 7:30 this morning when it came live. It came live, I think, at whatchamacallit. It came live at, I think, 7 o'clock. So I was a little bit off on schedule, but nonetheless, it's not too bad. So I try to get everybody super up, because the more supers you dish out, the more points you get. Obviously, if you did not know that. And pretty much this is what Brawly does all event, every day, all day. So definitely, if you guys if he's in a banner, definitely try to see if you can pull him, because he is greatly useful. So as you can see there, we did get about around 53,000 points just for winning the preliminaries. That's how you say it. Can't say that word for some reason. So here we go. We're gonna see after the results, we get about 59K. So usually I try to get about 60,000 for the first round, and I think after that the second round is pretty much about like 30K, 35K, roughly. But we're gonna see exactly how much points we get at the ends of the whole tournament, because a lot of people are saying, oh, what happens if you just farm the first round? Do you get more points? Technically, you don't, because the game actually rewards you more points for completing the whole event. That's why if you go to JP's World Tournament, they actually have 4, 5, 600 games played or wins, and that's because you get a lot more points than just farming the first round. That's the reason. So, other than that, it's that's why I always try to go straight with, especially if you have dragon stones, because you're gonna need dragon stones. Obviously, you're definitely gonna need dragon stones if you're able to pay for them, or you're able to save them up for the world tournament. Then that'll be best used at that time, because you're always gonna have to refill your stamina. If not, you're not gonna get anywhere around the world tournament. But luckily, the world tournament actually gives you a lot of free dragon stones just for playing. Especially, I think after like 5 or 10 wins, you get more stones and stuff. So it's not too bad. And also, I know a lot of people are trying to go for at least top rank 5,000. I say that's a nice cutoff point just to get the card. So that's not too bad to aim for that as well. And here we go. So I didn't even notice how many points we got that that game. So we might have got like 30K, 25K, something like that. Looking for Brawly. Obviously, you're just gonna pick him immediately. And I noticed too, for some reason as well, when you're actually like in a lower ranking or so, I don't know how the game portrays on which people you get, but I noticed that if you don't have that best of cards, you actually can't find people that have Broly as guests, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. So it's and I guess I don't know if that statement is true, but to me it seems like it, 'cause I see other people play the game and they actually don't find no Broly guests. So I wonder if that's true. So here we go. He's gonna do his thing one more time and pretty much knock everybody out. And then speaking of that, also for this world tournament, I noticed that they actually debuff the computers, because the computers were hitting a lot harder last world tournament. I remember I had to keep on using a lot of items, a lot of healing items. See, I got 18K there. After the results, you get what I get here. You get 36,000. So you get 36,000 for just winning that round. You see what I mean? So it was 18K, and then it went to 36 just for beating this round. And this is what, the second round? No, that was the third round. So you see why it's good to play the whole tournament completely, because you actually get a lot more points faster. Because if you see, we had about 59K, and with the third round we got 30. So obviously it's pretty good. But yeah, but going back to saying I feel like they really decreased the damage output of the computers for sure in this world tournament. I am definitely gonna probably heal here. I should heal just because I could probably withstand a hit if they super. Maybe that's just a small maybe, because I actually got KO'd by, you see, I don't have any protection medals on me right now, so that's why if they do their super, I actually might lose this round, to be honest. Because I think Brawly does around like 55. I could survive his hit, but everybody else I can't survive another hit after that. So let's see if the computer supers me here after me saying that they got debuffed. Okay, I take, was it 12K? Okay, okay, that's good, that's fine. You see how hard they hit? They still hit hard, but you know they don't use their supers as often as they used to on the last World Tournament. So that's pretty good. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys do time this video, you can see how fast I did this. It's about, like I said, about 7 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. It normally takes to complete a one session of the World Tournament. So if you keep that pace up, see, we just got 34,000 right there just for winning that round, and then it's gonna increase even further as the overall results. And we got 184,738 points. So if you do the math on that, so now we go to rank 5. So that'll be, so if you do the math, you definitely get more points for winning the World Tournament than actually farming the first rounds. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. You guys can farm it or farm the first one, not farm it. But nonetheless, let me know where you guys are at the World Tournament right now. As you guys can see, I'm trying to go for top 10, at least top 10. And I'm going to try to stop after 80 games. I think I'll be done for today. And I think that'll be my goal. 80 wins a day should be feasible. So, alright guys, let me know where you guys are at for this World Tournament. Where you guys are shooting for. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And the next episode should be the summoning banner for the 3 multi-summons. Because that's exactly what we're going to do. So, see you guys then. Peace out, guys.